Hey, chosen ones, how are you guys doing? So, I hope you're all well. And today, let's talk about when you feel you're lacking something or you're not good at something, you should find the solution to it, chosen ones, and not give up. In so many occasions in our life, we may want to do something and feel like, oh, I have a fear of it because I've never done it before and I don't even know where to start and it's too difficult and it's too challenging. I don't know how I'm going to learn how to do it. I'll get someone else to do it. When actually, there's nothing you cannot learn. You just need patience, you need time, and you need the passion and enthusiasm to want to do it. If it's something that you're not enthusiastic about and something that you really don't want, then guess what? It'll be very hard to learn how to do it. But if it's something that you know it's on your heart that you really want to learn how to do, want to become better at, you will find a way, or you have to find a way. And in order to get better at something, what solutions are there? To get training. That's the number one solution. Find somebody who's already doing what you want to do and see if they can help or guide you. Do a course, do an online training. And do as many as it takes to get good at it. Join some communities who are into the same thing you're trying to do. But don't come up with the excuse that, oh, I'm not good at this, so I'm not going to do it. No, those excuses are not allowed because none of us were good at things that we started at the beginning. Sometimes, yeah, you might have a little bit of talent. I was not always confident in front of the camera. I was not always good at speaking. The first time I spoke, it took me so long to actually record the video. And I actually think I did a few takes of the video as well. But I naturally had a talent for speaking and I love speaking. And so what did I do? I joined like a speaking organization. I don't know if any of you have heard of Toastmasters. I'm a member of Toastmasters. I joined some communities that were about public speaking because I love it. It's a passion of mine. So we all have to start from somewhere. And fear is just a way of you protecting yourself, okay? But failing is a beautiful thing. And we have to fail enough times to then say, do you know what? I need to sort this out. I've had a situation where I've been part of this group and everybody in this group is so much more experienced, so much more knowledgeable, which is a good thing, by the way. I'll come to that in a minute. And it's just made me feel like I am not doing enough. I am not up to the level that I need to be. And they say that in a group, it's as strong as its weakest link. So in that group, you want everybody to be up there and strong, so the group is always also strong. And so when you feel like you may be the weakest link, which may not necessarily be the truth, by the way, what can you do about it? Make a change. Look at these people for guidance. Don't think, oh, they're better than me, or oh, they've got more experience, or oh, no. Use that to propel you and motivate you to get up there. It's an exciting time. But if you say, oh, I'm not supposed to be here, I'm not part of here, or whatever, you've given up. And we don't give up. We don't quit. We don't fail. All we do, well, we do fail. But what we do is we get up and we keep going. But quitting is when you just stop. That's it. We don't quit. We fail. But we get up and we move on. And so actually, if you're in a room of people who are all more experienced, more higher, more knowledgeable than you, it's a beautiful thing. They say, like, look at the people that you hang around with. You are as good as the people that you hang around with, okay? So when you hang around with people who are up there, who are all successful, who are all doing well, it's a positive thing because it's going to motivate you and energize you to do the same. So actually, don't look at it as, a disadvantage or a flaw. Look at it as an opportunity for you to grow. And actually, if you're the smartest person in your group, in the group of people that you hang around with, then you are most certainly in the wrong group. Okay? It doesn't mean you forget your group members or forget them. Well, no, it just means that you need more to expand and grow. So I want you to take a look at your circles. Take a look at the people that you're friends with. and what they're doing, how they're making an impact in the world, how they think, how positive they are, how high vibe they are, how genuine they are, and assess it and see if that's where you want to be. Not only that, look at opportunities of new groups that you can be a part of, opportunities of things that you feel like you are not necessarily good at that you need to build, right? And then go and find groups of like people, organizations, companies that host and that I guess are subject to the area that you need improvement on. If you feel you're not good at something, if you feel like you are not able to achieve something, then you need to find the resources in order to enable you to do that, chosen ones. Because at the end of the day, what are we trying to do each day? We're trying to be better than we was yesterday. Not better than anybody else, not comparing ourselves to anybody else, but comparing ourselves to who we were yesterday and who we want to be tomorrow and working towards that. That's what we need to be doing every single day. Every single morning, you need to have your goals. You need to know what you need to work on. At the same time of what I've just said, you also need to focus on your strengths. So I talked about in one of my previous videos, which is I'm going to put here, about your strengths and weaknesses. And the fact that a lot of us want to build on our weaknesses when we should actually be building on our strengths, because already with our strengths, we're at a higher level. Whereas if we're building our weaknesses, it's going to take us much longer. It's going to be hard for us to reach them to the same level as our strengths. Now, we need to be all-rounders as well. So yes, focus on your strengths, but you can also work on your weaknesses, okay? Build on your strengths, definitely, because those are gifts. Those are what you are naturally good at, okay? And I guess this is where I'm going to end the video. I just wanted to encourage you guys that if there's something that you feel you're not good at, something you're struggling with, something that you feel like you just don't have at this moment in time, something you feel like you can't do, you absolutely can do it. But you need to go out and find the resources and the help in order to get you to that point. But if you sit down and say, oh, I'm never going to be good at this, I'm not good at this, you'll never be good at it and you will stay exactly where you are. So this is a bit of encouragement for you to go and look for the resources and help you need, to assess the circles that you are in at the moment and see where you are. As I said, if you're the smartest person, you need to look for bigger groups or groups of people with, or groups of people that are progressing and are doing well, that are successful, that are making an impact. That's what you need to look for. Okay. And that is where I'm going to end, chosen ones. So I'm going to love you and leave you. I've got so much energy today. It's amazing. I'm doing a Daniel fast, a 21-day Daniel fast. And it's all about eating plant-based foods, getting connected to God, and just, asking for guidance. So if you want to know more about my fast, definitely check out my Daniel fast videos.